Okay, so hello guys. Sorry for a little bit too soundy, maybe. So hello everyone, and today I'm gonna be talking about 2014 confirmed driver lineup. So we can start it off from just for the start. That's that's just some footage of, or that's just a race in Australia. I raced a quick race with my wheels, so you can see some huge mistakes being not used yet. Getting it like now, kind of half a week ago. But yeah, that's about it. Now let's get to business. So first team is fifth or fourth time. Yeah, fourth time constructors champions, Red Bull. Now we all know that with them will stick the world champion Sebastian Vettel for fifth. No, it's sixth straight year in Red Bull, and they selected Ricciardo. It was a big conversation who will be Raikkonen, Ricciardo, or Verne. Verne dropped off first, and then got Ricciardo or Raikkonen. But Red Bull said Raikkonen is too old. We're looking to the long time perspectives, and they selected Ricciardo. So the second team, if I remember well, is Mercedes AMG Petronas. So they're sticking with the same drivers that brought, I believe, 3 wins this year: Rosberg, Monaco, and Silverstone, and Hamilton in Hungary, I think. So yeah, they're sticking with there, and Ferrari now. Obviously, their god Alonso and their last world championship winner. Kimi is getting back. Ferrari thinks that, no, maybe, I don't know how Ferrari thinks, but what if Ferrari really thinks that Alonso can't make it? Because who was the last winner of these two drivers? Well, Raikkonen won in 2007 championship, Alonso in 6, and last winner with Ferrari is Raikkonen. So I think it was a good decision. Obviously, I love Raikkonen; he's my favorite driver, so it's good for me. Now moving on, the fourth team is Lotus. Lotus lost their number one driver for sure, Kimi Raikkonen. They re-signed Grosjean. You can give a lot of cheers for Grosjean. He showed his class he stepped up his class in second half of the season. I can even say that, and especially from the time Raikkonen got a contract with Ferrari, Lotus started to throw everything Grosjean's way, and Grosjean had a lot of finishes on the podium, so that's a very good result by Grosjean. So moving on to 15, McLaren. Wow, what a fun McLaren Mercedes. After last year, Hamilton surely had a touch on the season, but car was not compatible enough. No, the compatibility issues with the engine, and a lot of retirements. That what cost McLaren's probably the constructors as well. And this year selecting Perez, I think they had to give him a second chance, but they're sticking with Button and the rookie. They got rookie in a top class team. At least I hope McLaren will be the top class team back next year. Kevin Magnussen, the Formula Renault 3.5 champion. Moving on, Sahara Force India or Sauber. I don't know who was ahead this year. I don't really remember. But Force India, they were not happy with what they saw. So, or maybe they were not that sad, but they selected probably best driver on the grid that don't have a good seat. They selected Nico Hulkenberg, and then they had to select their driver. They're still sticking with them from the start from the start of Force India in 2008, only missing 2012, but Perez had more money, so they selected Perez. And now moving to Sauber. Sauber said, no, why not? We have a chance to select quite a good decent driver, and they got still, and they re-signed the contract. Then they re-signed the contract with Esteban Gutierrez. Yes, and it looks normal. Then we could move on and show and then we go to Scuderia Toro Rosso. So one of their drivers gone. Daniel Ricciardo moves to Red Bull, and Verne re-signed the contract with Scuderia Toro Rosso, and they selected Daniil Kvyat. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, and I know he's from Russia, but I don't know anything else about him, so that's how much I can say. So then we move on to Williams, the probably the worst season for Williams I've ever saw. Maybe point wise it was a bit better than in 2011. No, but no, only Bottas finishing in USA that helped Williams a lot to move ahead of Borussia and Kerem. But yeah, Bottas was a very good driver. I could call him the Rookie of the Year. Really, that's I can call him Rookie of the Year. There's no way you can miss him. No, Gutierrez having some good results at Japan as well. Now, but Williams, they're sticking with Bottas. They got one of a really good driver, and they signed a contract with Felipe Massa. You know, it kind of looks silly, you can say, for the next sentence I'm gonna say, but it been gone for a few Brazilian drivers so far. You know, I don't know. So first driver to say it's Rubens Barrichello. No, he drove for Ferrari, Williams, and the end of the career. I don't want to say really that much. You got to. Hopefully, you guys respect me for this sentence. The same happened for Ferrari, Williams, and he's gone. So rest in peace, Ayrton. But can it really happen with Felipe Massa as well? No one knows, but I'm hoping not. No, that kid was a corner away from winning the 2028 championship. So I wish the best of luck for him in the future. Now, moving on to next team, which would be, I think, Caterham. Once again, Caterham, there's nothing known. So from Caterham Marussia, I think only Bianchi has a contract with Marussia, and I think Peak would get a contract, but for Van der Gaart and Chilton, there's nothing known. So yeah, so hopefully, guys, it's been interesting for you. Hopefully you learned something, what you didn't know, you didn't know yet about the upcoming season. But that's all for now. I'm out of here. Goodbye.